Baby, I'm home. Where are you at? I had the longest and most mind-numbingly boring day at work, and I have been waiting all day to come home and see. Ooh, see you, hot stuff. Is it my birthday? Are you my present? You are literally half unwrapped, and I don't mind one bit. Hey, baby. What's wrong? Because you've got your sad face on. And no one should be sad when you're standing half naked and beautiful in front of a mirror. The appropriate reaction is more like sweating, panting, fainting, nosebleeds, and going, awooga. Yeah, awooga. I also accept hamna 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 and the classic have mercy. What? Are you sick? You don't feel warm, but I can touch on you a little bit more just to make sure. Well, being sick is the only logical reason you'd be so wrong and so silly so confidently. Well, actually, no, you could also be going blind, but maybe we need to take you to the optometrist. Quick, how many fingers am I holding up? Definitely sick then. Because you're not making sense. Baby, because you're not fat. Look where? At what? Because I'm already looking at you and you're perfect. Of course, you could be fat and perfect, but the two aren't mutually exclusive. But that's also not the point. Because you're not fat. I am looking at you, baby. I'm always looking at you and liking what I see. It's all beautiful. These cheeks. These sweet, kissable, soft, gorgeous cheeks that curl up with your lips when you smile at me. That flush when I touch you. That I want to bite. Yeah, those are pretty damn cute. Your chin. This soft, kissable chin. Yeah, it doubles sometimes when you laugh. When you hold your head a little, a certain way. And so does everyone's. Look, here's mine. And this is certainly your stomach. Wait, let me get a better look. I am a visual learner. It's what now? Sorry, what? I am listening, I swear. But it's hard to think straight when all I've got is this soft skin and body in front of me. I don't play about you, baby. I love your tummy. So what if it's not flat or chiseled or whatever? It's sexy, it's yours. It's got some fat to it too, keep you warm and keep your organs safe. You have fat here to do what it's supposed to do, but not nearly as much as you seem to think you have. You don't need to tell me twice. At any given moment, I am already looking at your thighs, but let's have another go. Shh. Shh. You told me to look, and I am doing it, and doing it right. It's like when you go to a museum Sometimes the masterpiece deserve a moment of silence. They deserve reverence. You were saying? I am not a pervert. I am an admirer of great beauty, of all the perfection of the human body. Your body, specifically, has to offer. And the pervert, okay? Your thighs are just really kissable and touchable and squeezable, you know? I'm only human, you gotta have mercy. They are not giants. And even if they were, they'd still be perfect because they're yours. Hell, I'd have no complaints if they were giant, because then I'd have more of you to touch. And that's like a dream come true. Oh, I am definitely serious. Cross my heart, hope to die, preferably between those thighs. See, that's how sexy you are. You've got me rhyming. Do you want me to write a sonnet about how I let you trash my head like a watermelon? I could certainly try. Watch me. My silly sunflower, why don't you know how the naked sight of you makes my heart grow? I look at your face and body and skin and think, look at my sexy lover, all for the taken. Hey, it's not terrible, it's art. It's like a work in progress. Sonnets don't have to be in iambic pentameter, you jerk. Everyone's a critic. Because I love you. Because it makes you smile. Because it makes you focus on me and laugh instead of frowning at that damned mirror. Nuh-uh, none of that, baby. Come on, look at me. You've been looking at yourself enough and not doing it right. So I will take over that for now. Thank you. You are perfect. Your body is perfect. And I'm not saying that just because I want it. It's perfect because it's yours, because it brought you here. It gets you where you need to go and carry you through this life into my waiting arms. It's an amazing body that does what it needs to do with the added benefit of being fucking gorgeous. What else could anyone ask for? Wait, hold that thought. Let's look at the mirror together and think of it this way. Even if you were fat, which you are not, it wouldn't matter. Your body would still be perfect. Because you are my sunflower, and no one ever says those are the wrong shape, right? Think about it. Some flowers are taller, some are shorter, some have wider heads or heads that droop a little because the stem got bent. Some are in different colors, while some have little patches in the disc from where the birds picked out the seeds. Sunflowers, like almost every beautiful thing in nature, comes in different shapes and sizes and colors and types. Yet you never look at one and say, God, I wish this one had a skinnier, less sturdy stem. I would like it if this one was shorter and didn't reach for the sun so high. I think this sunflower would be prettier if the head weren't so wide and full of petals. The flowers would be better if they were small and dainty, if they all looked exactly the same, right? Mm. That's how I feel about you. How I wish you'd feel and think about yourself, that you're in the shape you're supposed to be. You don't look out on the ocean and comment on the occasional oil slick. You don't look up at the night sky and pick out one star for not shining as bright. You don't go to a museum and nag a Greek statue for chips in the marble. You're beautiful just as you are. Because you are yourself, and that's the best thing you can be. There's not a single thing I would change about you, even if I could. I wouldn't prefer you skinnier, no. I prefer you happy. We could talk about dieting or working out together if that's what it would take, but ideally, you'd be happy with how you look without all that hassle and hurt. Baby, come on. I can't imagine wanting any of that. I've got everything I want in this world right here in my arms. Come on. Bottom line, I think you'd be super fucking hot. In case that wasn't clear. Hey. And I love you too. So are you okay? Feeling a bit better? Are you sure? Because I'm happy to get back on my knees and pay some lip service to how beautiful you are. More than happy even. Say the word, baby. Are you sure? I've got all day. Hell, it's my day off tomorrow, and I've got all night too. Put me in, coach. Give me a chance. I've got all night after dinner, if you're up for it. What are you in the mood for, baby? You've had a bit of a rough day, so we could order in, or I could cook for you. I can make us that carbonara you like. Pour some wine, relax. Then I can stop talking to talk about how much I love your body and start walking the walk. Okay, that was cringe. Okay, cringe, and I am your pervert. Okay. Okay, you can just get dressed and comfy, and I'll start getting the ingredients ready. Okay. Okay. Didn't need anything, just wanted to enjoy the view a little bit more before you covered up. Ouch. Okay, I love you too.